We're live. Go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. How do we do share? How do we share this live
On the
broadcast? Is it already shared as I am live here now? Is it already shared on my TikTok that I am live?
Yes, people will be seeing you that you're live. Let me show you. Go ahead. Go ahead. Let me go to. Go ahead. Let me show you. Where is you? Where is you? Where is you? I sent you the message, right? Did I send you the message?
Yeah, you sent me the link of the live. That was how I joined.
For you. I'm looking for you. That's what I'm doing now. I'm looking for you. Oh, yes. So in your photo, it's not showing. It's supposed to be rolling. I don't know.
Maybe because my followers is not up to 1K.
Don't worry, we will get you. Everybody, keep following Information Minister, please. Anywhere you're watching, even if you are in the shadow background, please, let's get him to 1K so that we will be seeing that he's live whenever he's live. Let's go. Welcome, 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 everybody. Keep sharing, please.
Thank you. That was just to know if people get notified that we are live. Okay, thank you, Obi Biafra, and thank you all Biafrans and lovers of freedom that will be listening to us now and will as well listen to this broadcast later on. And those that are also listening from every other platforms. As we speak, our voices are coming out on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, social, and many other platforms that we are reachable to. And these will be rebroadcasted to other Biafrans that are not keen in at this very time. So please, as you enter, you share. Thank you, Preshi. I can see Preshi has shared the live with more than 10 other people. So for everyone that are joining, try to share the broadcast. Thank you. Thank you. Please do share so that other people can know we are live here. All right, let's go. It is very, very impressive to see that a woman is seated here at this very time in this TikTok platform and propagating and preaching the message of Biafra. That is a welcome initiative, and I applaud Ada Biafra for doing that she is doing. And then it is a disgrace to see that men that are supposed to have been men are actually on some other platforms discussing about how girls are kissing themselves and how they are going to take care of their girlfriends and their boyfriends and how wives and husbands and boyfriends and concubines and girlfriends should be learning how to climb each other. These are men, these are boys, these are matured people that are supposed to be doing what Ada Biafra is doing, but rather they are doing the nonsense. And these are people that inside their communities have been ravaged by the Fulani Islamic jihadist terrorists. These are people that their communities are underdeveloped. These are people that their communities have been sacked These are people that the terrorists have taken over everything that they have. These are people that the oil exploitation has destroyed their farmlands and has destroyed the water which they drink from. We grew up to see lakes, we grew up to see streams, we grew up to see beautiful greenish natures of Chukwokike, the God of creation. But as we speak to you now, there are many places where all these natural creations of Chukwukike have been destroyed and wiped off the surface of the earth because of the oil exploitation that is ongoing in our communities. So it baffles me when I turn around and see that men that are supposed to have sat down, speak Biafra, wear Biafra, embrace Biafra, answer Biafra, preach Biafra, are actually those wasting their times on irrelevant things. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped because of speaking Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped because of defending Biafra, because of putting his life on the line. And many of you are there enjoying yourselves in your comfort zone. You give no damn about what is happening, yet you claim that you are in the West. The West you are was fought and defended and restored by men and women of your type. Or are you telling me that the men and women of that time that fought to get the freedom of the West, where you are now living comfortably, that they had 5 heads? Then in your own case, you have only 1 head. Then if they had the opportunity of having 5 heads, while fighting to free themselves from their slave masters, then you had better borrow their 5 heads. So if it is by having 5 heads to be able to think well and to be able to ascertain what to do and when to do and how to do, then go and borrow their 5 heads so that you can be able to reason well and know when to focus on the rising sun and when to go looking after things that does not add up anything to the existence of mankind. Hundreds, 500, 200, 300, 600 have been kidnapped.
This is TikTok. Remember your words.
Yeah. TikTok people, we dare you. We don't come TikTok today. Normally, we don't cook, mix and switch, but today we have to do so because we don't enter TikTok platform. So TikTok, make una wire for waiting with the talk for you and how we they do am. So the Fulani Islamic jihadist terrorists are doing the work of the Ndi Burumini, that their own aims and objective is just to make sure they Islamize the entirety of the Nigerian people. It doesn't matter what your name is, they have only one objective. What they did in Turkey, which Turkey was a Christian country, today has been totally Islamized, is one and part of the objectives that they have come to do in the contraption called Nigeria. The Zoological Republic is a very comfortable enclave where they will be able to harness all the resources that are available, put them all together, then come back to fight the West. When we mean the West, that includes those that sponsors the kidnapping of our Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are yet not okay because after the kidnap of our leader, they thought that they have come to an end. But behold, they have been so surprised to see that there is a man that is ready to take up the lead, and that is our Prime Minister. And they are not backing down, not one iota, to see that anyone speaks Biafra is brought down. That the Biafran people dismayed? No. Are the Biafran people diverted from focus? No. The Biafran people are standing their ground and they are ready to do more exploits, more now than ever. Because they thought when you take our leader, which is the head, that the family and the house will shatter. No. The reverse has been the case. Since MNK was kidnapped, it was a time for us to come to the drawing board. It was a time for us to ascertain and assess and harness everything that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had taught us since 2012. So if you've been a very good student of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you would have been amongst those that rallied around the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa all the way from June 2021 to this very day. That is the man that has stood the test of time, the man that has become the end to one Nigeria today. The cry that you see Musa cry today, the cry that you see Tinubu cry today, that they went to the point of putting the Prime Minister's name on a list of terrorists, is because the man, Mazi Simon Ekpa, has put his ground to make sure that no one coming to destroy our women and babies and children by raping and cutting them off in their bed does not happen. A kidnapping going on in the far north, you don't need to bring it to Biafra land. We started by sustaining the Eastern Security Network, which our leader created to the defense of the Biafran people in 2020. In 2021, it became very important to see that if you erase Eastern Security Network, that the Biafran people will all be gone and buried in one day. So we made sure we sustain that very Eastern Security Network. They made plans, they used the governors, they used the senators and everything they have, and some of the saboteurs that we have in the family and the government of IPOB to scrap and to destroy and to give amnesty to the Eastern Security Network, that this very man you hear of, Obato Obie, the great finisher of the Biafran people, stopped them. Then last year, you saw that the ESN will collapse into the Biafran Liberation Army. And today, as a government, for us to be able to speak loud, for us to be able to portray the government that has been well organized from just an or a mere organization of IPOB into a workable government that is ready and able to do what? To get their freedom. Emerging nation of our kind, there must be a government. You don't walk into United Nations to talk as IPOB organization. You must go as a government. You must be organized, and that is why this is the first time since 1970s genocide that the Biafran people have organized themselves in a well constitutional manner to be able to present their case and to be able to set the template of their governance that will come to be and that is already in the being. Because when you check and see everything that the Prime Minister has put in place, it is far more viable than every workable African country that you have today. So give us 10 years and you will see the Biafra that you had expected from 500 years ago. The Biafran people had existed 500 years ago as at the last map that we trace. So if that is the last map that we are able to trace, which they had erased others from the system, that means the Biafran people had existed 1,000 years ago.
Exactly.
Because we have only been able to see the map of the last 500 years ago. So that of 1,000 years ago, we've not been able to see it. So that means the Biafran people had existed long before this time. And it has been inscribed on the map since then. But the contraption that was forcefully brought together against the will of the indigenous people from the north, the east, and the west, which has become a pattern of robbing Peter to pay Paul. You have to rob the people in the west and the east so you can be able to sustain the dying horse of the north. It has become very useless. They were ever useless and they will continue to remain useless because there is nothing good that can come out from Islamic Jihad. The only thing that is good that will come out from them is what? The Islamic Jihadist conquest. That is what it means to them. So TikTok, take it easy. We just have to explain things to people because if you don't understand what Islamic Jihad is all about, they call it holy war. The Fulani Islamic Jihadis and the Islamic Jihadist people see it that for them to be martyred so that they will kill and maim and destroy every Christian and anyone that does not believe in the Islamic Jihad is a sacred honor to them. They see it as an honor that when they go to heaven, they will marry plenty wives. And so they are working to sacrifice and to satisfy their God. I don't know if it is the same God that I worship, that is the one that they are calling Allah. Because in the Bible that I read, in the Torah that existed before they now brought a part of it to come and interpret and brainwash the rest of it and call it only Bible, while hiding the other content from us, I've not seen any part of it that depicts that I must go and kill or cut off the heads of babies and children of another religion that does not believe in my own. So I don't understand the ideology or the rationale behind an Islamic jihadist lover or representative or the one that cares or sympathizes or gives so much hope and love to the Islamic jihadists, celebrating them, because I don't get it. When you open the Bible or when you look for the Torah, there is no part of this Bible. Since when they said Jesus Christ came and died, I only read in the Old Testament where they say blood for blood, fire for fire, because then there was no person that has died to be used for the remissions of our sins. So when Jesus Christ was said to have been the Savior and then died for our sins, his blood paid for every other sins and every other thing that we do. So I haven't seen Saxos. Thank you so much for your gift. I appreciate you all for the gift. I haven't seen any part in the Bible that is advocating and giving blessings to a Christian that will go and massacre another person who doesn't believe in your own religion. I haven't seen it. So please, anyone that have seen it in the Bible, please tell me where the Bible advocates or where the Torah advocates or where the Buddhist religion advocates that we should be going to kill other people that are of the other religion. I haven't seen this. I haven't seen it. Goval, thank you for your gift. Because there is a video I just came across that someone was explaining, and the person was opening the Islamic Jihadist Quran to tell me this is where the Islamic Jihadist Quran is talking about jihad. So that means it is constitutional in the Islamic religion that they upheld the ethics of Islamic jihad. So they preach it. What the person was saying is, this is what we preach in all the mosques. Both the mosques that are big and small, this is what they teach in all the mosques. Because this very chapter of jihad is part and parcel of the Quran. And they make it known that it is sacrosanct that every tutor teaching in the mosque must re-emphasize on the chapter of jihad to every student of Islamic school. So they must know, they must be imbibed with the importance and the reason of them making sure they carry out jihad. So when you see the Fulani Islamic jihadist terrorists rampaging and ransacking, desolating communities, kidnapping and cutting off heads of babies and children and women, destroying everything that you have, you should know where it is coming from. So there is a book, there is an educator, there is a tutor, there is a landmark, there is a progenitor that is actually giving this education to these people and putting their mindset on that. Saxon, thank you for your gift.
Thank you.
I did watch another documentary from where little children are being lectured of the importance of the Islamic jihad from age 3, 4, 5, 6 going forward. Thank you, for your gift. Thank you.
Thank you.
And in this very close space where they are teaching these children these things, they took time to explain to them the importance of the Islamic jihad and who they have to kill, massacre, and cut to pieces. Who their aims and objective of working on is. They made them to know that who they have to work on is predominantly the Christians. And they don't even express you as Christians. They express you as infidels. That is the name they call you. Anyone that is not of the Islamic State, they say you are an infidel and you should be taken out. A child was taught of how to make use of machines in the hands, machines of all kinds. They were also taught of how to make use of things that will explode of all kinds. They were taught how to make use of knives. They were taught how to make use of everything that you can think of and call weapons. This is children that are of age 3 going forward.
Thank you.
Thank you, such nights. So if you now have children at this very age being taught how to be hateful and how to discriminate and how to destroy other people of other religion, what do you think that this kind of children will become after they get to age 10? This is something that has been imbibed in them from age 3. If there is anything that I can remember so well as I am here now, is twinkle bell, twinkle all the way. Okay. If I were a butterfly, I thank you, Lord, for giving me wings because I can fly. If I were a little busy bee, I thank you, Lord, for I can sing. Now, these are things that we learned when we were in the Sunday school. These are things we learned when we were in age 3 going forward. But this thing cannot skip my memory. I can always remember it. Even if I can't remember it all through, I will remember some of the lyrics and I can write it. But ask me what I discussed with Ugo Val 3 weeks ago, in this my old age now. I cannot remember all of them. Ask me what I discussed with Sax Knight 3 months ago, verbatim to verbatim, or even to write. I can't remember all of them. Ask me what I told Obi 3 weeks ago. I can't remember all of them. But the ones that happened when I was age 3 is something that has been fixated in my memory.
Exactly.
This is how dangerous and bad and evil the Islamic jihad tuition has become to the children of this Islamic extract. So if you are seeing tens of thousands of Islamic jihadist terrorists today, I tell you, if you don't join hands with the Biafran people in the part of Africa to destroy them, you should be ready to see hundreds of and thousands times millions of them in the next 1 year. Because more of the 1,000 that you have seen today are multiplying and gaining more 5 years in the next 5 years. So the numbers will increase and the terrorists will increase. If the attack in America today is at the ratio of 1, in 5 years, the attack will skyrocket into the ratio of millions. And the same will apply to every part of the world because you are ignoring the reality. So it is not a Biafra thing. No, it is fighting against Islamic jihad to stop what is coming to consume the entirety of mankind. Now, coming down to Nigeria specifically, you will now see that the genocide is taking a different shape on daily basis. When you go to Niger State, that is where the highest number of the Fulani Islamic jihadist conquest enclave is. You come down to Borno, you see that from 2014 till date, over 8 local government has been under the supervision of the terrorist Islamic jihadists. The first question you should ask is when I say this is, what has the federal government of Nigeria done about this since 2014? What they do is that they collude with them, they aid and abet them. When you hear that there has been elections in one Nigeria since 2014 till this very day, elections do not hold in this 8 local government where the Fulani terrorists are in charge. This is in Borno State. But have you seen the journalists makes these the headlines to sit down and spend 4 hours, 3 hours, 1 good week talking about these issues and making it a topic of discourse? No. The only thing you can hear from them is the script that is given to them from their boss. Federal government of Nigeria gives them the script, and one of those scripts is saying you must focus on the media propaganda and blackmail of the Biafran people, because the Biafran people have come to be the only set of people that is sustaining the lifespan of the Nigerian contraption today. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stops talking today about Biafra. Simon Ekpa stops talking today about Biafra. Islamic jihad will take place in the next 24 hours. And they will take down state by state simultaneously, because they already have their surveillance in all the barracks and police stations of the country.
TikTok is bringing this thing down. So never mind what you are saying. Let me see if I can hold it. Keep talking. Let me see.
Okay, let's be tapping. Let's be tapping. Let's be tapping. Let's like the video. Let's like the live. Let's see.
You
Let's
can
like the live to sustain.
No.
It.
Don't worry. Don't worry. They will bring it down. They might not allow it. I will start it again. Don't worry. But mind the words you use. That's what they are monitoring it now. They don't.
Maybe more of broken. Okay.
More of
Let's
broken.
try to use more of broken so that they know could understand everything.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. So whether we they try talk be safe for everybody where they listen to us. If Mazin Namdi Kanu or Simon Ekpa or the Biafra Liberation Army where they protect Biafra land, they protect the Biafran people. Venture sleep wake up one day say Biafran people say they don't want follow do within Biafra government they talk again. If these leaders and government of Biafra say they don't back down, now go see say within the next 24 hours, these improvement where they carry stick, they can keep people they waka, they go Islamize one Nigeria totally within the next 48 hours. This is a reality. Now reality now with the people now. So this one no be say I borrow the talk. Now the reality where they happen. Because this one Nigeria it is on top the lifespan where we Biafra. Now Biafra now carry their life. Any day where you go off the tap, which is Biafra, Nigeria don't collapse, pata. To anybody where know they take us serious, make you know say after the genocide of 1970s, they give Biafra people 20 pounds only. With all their resources that they destroy, finish. Now only 20 pounds and they can't give our papa and mama them. Mind you, when the genocide they happened for Nigeria, which they now turn it over down to Biafra land. When it was happening within 1966 to 70s, every other part of the country were booming and people were going to school. They were enjoying their businesses and lives. Everything they happened, they go on normal occasion. Lagos, everything was fine. Only that they only had to single out the Easterners, do waiting, buy them. Like General Achibong. They buy General Achibong for under bridge for Lagos. Because they know say that Easterner be this and a very strong man to the Biafran army. They buy him for there. They buy many people. Major Ronko, Major Kandemgo. They buy many people. And all this buying where they buy our Eastern gallant men. And because of the foolishness of one man, where be General Johnson, Agui Ironsi. I be the man we make these many Fulani boys take get power, take buy our people, buy them like that. I make as we did for this time. So when we see say Obi Diot come out, Obi Diot come to remind us of Ironsi foolishness and Azikiwe non-entity nature way in there. Now we don't see people like Obi Kubana them. We see people like Ale Noyema them. We see more of them, they are gathering, they get more followers. They see say they buy your people, they destroy your people property for Lagos and Abuja, yet you are bringing out electric car to be patrolling and walking in the street of Abuja to make life easy for the terrorists or gas them waiting for power. But you cannot come and do same. In the eastern region, all of una go they run, they carry all the money una get, they go invest for Abuja, they go invest for Lagos. Now, when you carry all money where you get, go invest for Lagos and Abuja and Kaduna and Kano and Katsina and Zamfara and Benue, which time you could come develop the eastern region? Is it when thy kingdom come or when Jesus come back in the second time? Another time now when I will come develop east. Every day when I go to talk, say, East no dey fine, East no dey develop. This one no dey happen for East, this one no dey happen for East. But everybody, they carry all the money where they get. They carry them, they go Abuja, they carry them, they go Lagos, they carry them, they go to North, Middle Belt, go to invest. Then when I go, they expect, say, miracle would they happen for East. When normally you have seen and come to understand that the people waiting for power, no one make any development come East. So all the seaport where they don't cripple all the seaport. The international airport where suppose they work internationally, so that everybody where they travel they come out, they feel they come in through the airport where they within Biafra land. They don't cripple all of them. Now, instead of you people now to find a way of making Biafra land more viable, when I see they support them by moving every small thing that you have down to Lagos, down to Abuja, down to Kaduna, down to here, which time you could come open your eye to remember, say, you need to dey carry everything where you get. It come down to the east. We hear say Qatar and Dubai did not have a fertile land. We hear say it been there like desert. But they decide to now start pouring water on the desert. Pouring water on the desert, just like you go plant one vegetable, you go begin to irrigate the vegetable. They pour water every day. Till the plant now go to absorb the water. The water now food to the plant. By the time the plant now collect water, can't use the water, take they communicate with sunlight. He don't extract his own food for the plant. The plant now go get body. So if you are taking everything that you have in the east, they carry they go Abuja, they carry they go Lagos, they carry they go north. When do you expect to see that the east, Biafra land, will become something? All these many Fulani boys, where they Abuja and north, which time when I see them carry money where they don't embezzle for Niger, carry them come Biafra land, come invest for now. When I hear say the other man, whether that's Sudan of Sokoto or Sudan of where, say he get plenty oil wells for Biafra land. That oil well, where they call, give him say in get. Now he come carry, now he come develop the oil wells for there. Or the oil wells na natural thing where God give us for Biafra land. Even get money like that, why no carry the money? Go produce one oil well for Sokoto and for Borno and for Kaduna. If now by the money where you get. You see the point now? You come to Biafra land, you locate the resources in Biafra land, you now decide to call it after your name because you don't use money, brainwash all the people where they're there. Kids expert, they will from here.
Welcome.
So when you now, Camila Almeida, and they will from here, and Snow White, thank you for joining us. I salute all of you. So the problem where they be say, our people don't suffer in the hands of one Nigerian improvement, but they don't know one year word. Because even as we speak now, we are still seeing plenty and the likes of Agui Ironsi, Nnamdi Azikiwe, and more of them coming out in the species of Peter Obi, Obi Kubana, Ale Noyema, and the rest of them. Anyway, at this very point, we have a message to them all and to all Biafrans. Nobody will come to give you Biafra. Nobody will achieve Biafra for you from UK or from Europe or from Russia. No. You have to start your own hustle. When I mean hustle, I say you have to start your fight. TikTok. Make una take a music with us. You have to start your hustle. You have to start to shake your body. You have to start to make noise. You have to start to shoot something, you have to start to release your bunigwe for where you did. Make your bunigwe make noise first for where you did. Make it do some people shake it for body, make it shatter some people first. Make they feel, say, make they understand and say, una get waiting, una get. To use and take do waiting una won't do, and it they happen. When they don't hear waiting that they do, as so, it could come carry the attention, come to talk, put for the matter where they ground. But if you sit down and say, then go sit down for their parliament, begin they talk about your matter. If you like, lobby them, spend all your money to lobby them from now to the next 100 years. It be like Fulani boys waiting for Abuja and the far north. They are enjoying from the resources waiting for Biafra land. Now tell me how you will now go and meet them on a platter of gold, on a golden castle, and then you tell them, say, make una come sign paper, make Biafra people waka they go. And say, it be like, say, they put food for table, they eat, they enjoy, and the spoon way they use, na golden spoon. They even come add diamond spoon join. They use them, they chop, they enjoy yourself. Then all of a sudden, they can't say they won't come out the spoon from your hand. Can't go give you clay spoon. Maybe you can't use clay spoon where they use mud, take make. Maybe you can't use that one, they chop. You never even do for the clay spoon, no. They can't go carry plastic spoon, can't give you. Now you go just collect them, look. The first thing where you go do, you go slap the person first. You ask them, say, you think, say, are they useless? Or I don't know what thing they do. Or you think, say, are they blind? So, these are the things involved. Fulani Nkurumiri brothers no go sit down, allow it to be easy for you to walk away like that. And they will not sit down, carry paper, come give you, say, come, I'm signing paper for you to walk out. That is why when some of you are asking the questions, is the referendum of Biafra, is the freedom of Biafra endorsed by Nigerian government? We laugh at you because you need to be educated. Nigerian government that are so comfortable in keeping you as slaves can never and will never, on a platter of gold, allow you to walk away. So you need to learn the hard way, and you need to be ready to get your freedom the hard way. America, UK, and other countries that you have known fought the hard way to get whatever they want. India is an example of those that suffered the evil nature of the British Empire. And you know the rest of the countries to talk about. And there's one thing that baffles me, that wherever you are thinking of something where they're evil, the table go turn round, come back. When we they do Timbo, last Calabar, Titiana, and Akpam, the thing go turn. Oh, when they come, it could come hit for where the flag of Britain there. Bakam, they could say that Britain, now be the monster, now be the demon. From time immemorial, go and read history and follow it up. Now Britain, now be the evil. I cannot call them Ekwensu because Ekwensu, now the name of our ancestors. Ekwensu no be bad name, the name of our ancestors. So I just call them evil on their own. So my Biafran people, what my point is gathering now is that what the Prime Minister of the indigenous people of Biafra is doing is the right thing and is on the right track. You have to defend Biafra land. You have to stand up and defend your women and children from being by those children of Sodom and Gomorrah.
Hamas.
That have pleasure in destroying the lives of children, women, and everything that breathes. They are the likes of the Hamas, and what you have in Nigeria are the replicas of the Hamas. And those that took over Afghanistan. These are the same sects and the same people that share the same idea and the same dream. Everything is about jihad, their holy war of conquest. So we are not going to fold our arms. The Biafran people have been the only people that have been fighting one Nigeria to free their people.
Defending. Defending. Don't use F.
Defending and protecting their people from the evil hands of Britain. We will continue the duam. Yes. TikTok, man, I take amazing because we are not very used to painting akara with okra. But we are just trying today to use akara to paint okra, make the color change because of the way they sanction people's speech. And TikTok, when I take amazing, our people they understand waiting with the talk for a year. And we must continue. So if una know they support Biafra liberation, make una go start to the support Biafra liberation now. Now, when you listen to yourself and ask yourself some questions, they say they kidnap people for Benue, right? They kidnap people for Kaduna. They kidnap people for Sokoto. They kidnap for Borno. They kidnap for Niger State. They kidnap for Katsina. They kidnap for Samfara and Nasarawa. There is no part of the north where they never kidnap people. They kidnap people in the capital of Abuja, which is the seat of power of Nigeria. The question where I go ask be say, the people where can say they declare our prime minister say na him be oga patapata of a terrorist for our Nigeria. When I go ask them say, now our prime minister na him they do all these kidnappings for Sokoto. Na him they do all this kidnapping for Benue. Na him they do all this kidnapping for Borno.
Good question.
Na him they do all this kidnapping for Kaduna. Or now they do the kidnapping for Samfara or Nasarawa? These are questions we will need to ask one Nigeria. Because it is not our prime minister that kidnapped the over 600, 132 school pupils that they just swapped with 313 ISWAP and ISIS and Fulani Ansari terrorist group recently. Some of you may not understand when one Nigeria say they have gotten the 132 children back from the hands of the Fulani Nkurumiri Islamic jihadist terrorists. They did not get them back on a platter of gold. These terrorists give them conditions, say, una need to go bring some of our men where they una custody because they are our key men. These are the conditions that they give them. They say, una need to swap. Una need to exchange these our men for these children where we don't kidnap because we kidnap them for a reason. And it is not just to swap those our men give us back. Una go still give us some more money. Because now money, now in them they use, they buy every stick, every granite where they use, they buy people every day. So one Nigeria had to agree to the terms of swapping notorious terrorists where they get for their custody. Over 313 of them is what they declared to you, but the number was more than 313. Because they cannot tell you all exactly the way it be. They want to sugarcoat everything and to hide everything. Nigerian Broadcasting Corporation sanctioned all their media houses not to report anything about this terrorism the way it is. It told them if you do, your media houses will be scrapped. One of the media houses that has been scrapped recently was in Rivers State. AIT was scrapped. Some of you don't know this. Because of the kind of report that they did some time ago on terrorism. Because they exposed the government of the day. You can remember the terrorist that was interviewed in whether Kaduna or Kano by BBC Africa Eye. That brought up so much uproar in the Nigerian Broadcasting Corporation. They say, why should you go and interview these their foot soldiers? Because these people where you see inside bush, they are working hand in hand with the ones where wear uniform, where they stand for road.
They repented Boko Haram. They wear uniform, no mean say they no be Boko Haram.
God bless you. So they have just had a division of the Boko Harams and the terrorists. They divide them into two. Some will wear uniform, walk in the street, while the others will wear ta-ta-ta and stay in the bushes. So they do catch and carry. They do push here, push here, push here, push here. The ones where they for road go push you as victim, give them where they for inside push. Those ones go do the finishing. At the end of the day, they go and balance the equation. This is the way the thing is done. That is why in the video that surfaced from Biafra land, where some useless people that were still having their hope in one Nigeria terrorists and governors and senators and commissioners, their brothers were kidnapped.
Information minister. Information minister.
Yes, sir.
Please, can you be using this Nigeria Hamas? Let's be calling them Hamas.
Okay, Nigeria Hamas.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. This Nigeria Hamas, some of them they inside bush, while the others they for road, wear uniform. So the ones where they for road go lure you into the ones where they for bush. Those ones will carry you go, do what they want to do on you. Collect money if the money they won't collect. If not buy they won't buy you, they go buy you. And the ones where they for road will only come and dance or they dance. The dance finish, like say they are trying to do anything kind of investigation. The case is closed.
That's it.
They will go and balance the equation. So the video where we watched yesterday, where we saw some people shouting and calling on the Nigerian Hamas in uniform, the ones where they for road, where they call Nigeria police and Navy and Air Force. They don't kidnap their brother and they go call the Nigerian Hamas where they for road. Say, see the other Hamas of Nigeria where they for inside bush, they don't kidnap our brothers. Just here now, see where they kidnap them. See, I'm here. And the ones where they for road carry their weapons for hand, tell them, say, they know they go inside that bush, go pursue those, their fellow Hamas. Where they inside bush, where carry their brothers. Why? They say they cannot go inside, they are afraid. It's not that they can't go inside the bush or they don't want to go inside the bush, but you cannot see Satan start fighting Satan.
Lie.
Satan no go fight Satan. And you will not see angel of God start fighting angel of God. Ask yourself the question, which day where you don't see your mama carry knife begin to cut her breast when they take the feed you? If your mama carry knife, they cut breast when they take the feed you, mama knows then that she go feel the pain face. And you now where they breastfeed from the breast, you know go feed breastfeed from that breast again. So these are the things that are happening, which some people seems or tends to be ignorant of. But when the fire don't they burn for your own roof, you go see everybody go to run elter skelter. When it happened for Yamufu, the people of Yamufu were crying and shouting and calling on Simon Ekpa to come to their rescue. The same thing happened in Oli. The same thing happened in Izombe. The same thing happened in Owo Mama. The same thing has happened in all the provinces of Biafra land where this Hamas Nigeria are displaying their tactics and their sacrifices to their own God, because they claim that what they are doing it to please their God, because they have a crown and a reward to wear when they go to heaven. Crown of virgins, where virgins go surround them. They take care of them from eternity to eternity. So waiting person go just sit on the thing, say, everything where they do now, I they buy people, I they buy people, I they buy babies, I they buy women, I they buy children, I they buy men, so that when I go heaven, I go sit down in the hands of virgins. The virgins go to take care of me. Me, I go to take care of the virgins forever and ever. Hey! Then they give you the mandate of buy children. You will buy children so that you go and take charge of virgins. Is this not ignorant?
When you bump yourself, now the one where don't born, you go take. Abi when you buy yourself or poof yourself, that one, that abuna go wait, you no go follow poof.
No, maybe now their spiritual body. I go come go there alive for heaven.
Flair, welcome.
Because their body go don't scatter. So when the body scatter for the suicide, this thing where they do, I can't wonder which body now, which body they will come go take go enjoy themselves for heaven with all the virgins where they say they go meet for heaven. So make una follow me ask them all. I beg every Biafran and lovers of freedom. The Biafran people have taken the bull by the horn, and this is the very first time since 1970 genocide where they buy our people finish. They can't give us 20 pounds. And with the same 20 pounds, within years, we don't become the most industrious of all. And their hatred no it finish. Even as we speak now, the hardship in one Nigeria, Biafran people know they cry, they beg you food. The place where you see whether they cry, they beg food, now for Lagos. The place where you see whether they cry, they beg food, now for the north. Now for other places, no be for Biafra land. You destroy their belongings in Lagos, they were not crying. You say Igbo man no fit be president for Nigeria, they are not crying. You say you no go develop the East, make it become anything. Now them they develop them with what they have. You say none of the seaports go work for the East, so that all the revenues that will be generated there and the job opportunities that will come out will not be available for the Biafran youth. We no cry. You say the seaport and the airport cannot be functional, so that we no go get jobs, and the influx of people no go they coming from our own side, so that you no go they benefit us. You want to keep our side dry because you are afraid of whatever we will go become, because you had already determined and seen the strength of the Biafran people 500 years ago, and in 1966 to 70s, which they sustained the Pai war we will not do within 3 years. Within 3.5 years, the Biafran people sustained the Pai war we will not do. We will not kill our children. We will not kill us. We sustain ourselves. Everything where we build, where we use that time for that genocide we will not do, we know by them. Now we produce them. We know by them. We produce them with the God-given wisdom where God give us. But everything we use now buy or not buy. But our own in 3 years. Because of the necessity of the situation that we found ourselves, we were able to invent many things and to put our brains in gear and to determine what to do because the fire of the moment was burning. And we needed to put our heads together and then bring out the best in us. And I never did okay. When I want to continue to bye our people even to this very time. No. Enough is enough. That is why Mazen Nnamdi Kanu stood his ground and said, it is either I see Biafra or you lower me into the grave. One of it. And if you do mistake of lowering him into the grave, that is when you have brought more monsters of the Biafrans out. Because you never even lower him into the grave, and then you have seen the likes of Simon Ekpa. Then you see the likes of the Biafra Defense Forces, where full ground Jigba, where they make things happen. Where we say because of them standing their ground, this Hamas Nigeria cannot penetrate and enter our lands. Because of how our Biafra Defense Forces stand their ground, now make the Hamas Nigeria, they run, say when they go National Assembly, go cry. They run, say when they go Central Bank of Nigeria, go cry. They run, say when they go meet EU, go cry. They run, go meet UN, go cry. They run, go meet America, go cry. They run, go meet UK, go cry. They go meet OAU, go cry. There is nowhere where they never cry. So before you saw Musa Christopher crying on international press, they don't cry for many other places finish. Tinubu himself don't go do himself the highest disgrace. Now he been carry himself, go meet EU. He go meet Germany. Say, may they put hands together, may they see way to kidnap Simon Ekpa, carry come give them the way they take do for Nnamdi Kanu. And they tell them, say, this one who they ask, it be like saying I no get sense because Simon Ekpa is working with a template that is internationally adopted and recognized. He is not doing anything that is out of line. He is going in line and he knows the way he is following you people. They advise them, say, the best thing you do is go and sit down and talk with these people and give them what they want. But because of, say, when you see monkey, you carry monkey keep. You carry cat keep. You say, maybe the two of them fight. Monkey, they fight. They try to carry cat back. Hit for ground. Now he had to, and I'm back. I'm be the target of monkey. Monkey just, if monkey is able to put the back of a cat on the ground, he don't need any other thing. He don't want to hit him for face. He just want to focus on making sure the back of the cat don't reach ground, touch ground.
That's it.
That's it. He go no say he don't win the war. Cat now go give up. The cat now they tell you say, there is nothing that can allow my back to hit the ground. So, waiting what Nigeria they do, they don't want their back to reach ground. So that they don't go disgrace themselves. When they don't talk, say, they don't bring themselves down from the high horse. Say Biafra don't disgrace them. They don't want come down from the high horse. That is why, as they enter our camps, as they enter our places of worship, where we they worship our Chukwokike, our Obamabasi, our Tamuno in the Biafran way to take care of the Hamas Nigeria, they know if it come out and say they go fight Biafra Liberation Army. They know if it come out and say they go meet Biafra Defense Forces. Wait till they go come out and talk, they say they go meet ESN. Where ESN they? Because they know, say, by the time they open their mouth and say, we go fight Biafra Liberation Army, and now them do us this thing, oh, now them buy us like this, oh, Now them destroy us like this. Now them make we come there like zombie like this. They go no say waiting they open their mouth talk. They don't exonerate and they don't legalize the potency of the Biafra government in exile. And the de facto in the homeland. Because that army group of Biafra, it is the legalized and constitutional army group of the Biafran people. When you are going to get your freedom or your nation or your new country, you have to go as a governing body. So, the army of Biafra is part of the template, is part of the body of the Biafra government. So the same power where Biafra army get, where they defend Biafra land, and that same power, now in the army of America get, because they are defending the territory of America.
Exactly.
Now that same power, now the zoo Hamas army, where then they get, say they defend their own zoo Nigeria. That same power where Biafra army gets, now UK army gets to defend the territory of UK. The same power where Biafra army get as a government army of Biafra, now Italian army get for defending Italia. But these are the things that the Nigerian journalists on their conventional media, through Arise TV, Channels Television, NTA, AIT, and all whatnot, will not be able to expatiate and dissect for you to be able to assimilate. You know why? Because they only have to work on the template, the written script that is given to them. Everything they are told to do is to downplay the reportage of the Biafran people. Let everything be unreported. Make people know, make they don't hear, make they don't understand the reality about the Biafran people. Tell them the upside down story. The same way that inside the genocide and the war of Nigeria and Biafra, as they call it, you saw that Nigeria and Britain were dropping a propaganda and a blackmail leaflet inside Biafra land. They were going with aircraft, dropping blackmail and propaganda leaflet inside Biafra land. What was the aim? It is a method of warfare. Yes, it is a tool. It is a tool that is used just like America and UK have used many methods and tools of warfare against the people that were fighting to be free from their hands. So they were using this one as a propaganda means, sending those messages, portraying to the indigenous people of Biafra that the real enemy that they have is Ojukwu and the army and the volunteer armies of Biafra. And this only happens when you see that the enemy that is coming after you, that you are fighting, have lost every option and opportunities of overcoming you. So they will be left with nothing than to resort into making use of that very propaganda leaflet. So that takes me down to when you see Nigeria, Mkurumini, Hamas, writing and publishing and telling you that IPOB is your enemy. IPOB is the one that is evil. Simon Egba is your enemy. Biafra government is your enemy. Nnamdi Kanu is your enemy. Some of them are now even coming out to tell you, oh, Nnamdi Kanu was the good guy. He was very good. He did not say that they should fight to Biafra to this very level where Simon go reach now. That Nnamdi Kanu only stop and sit at home. He was only saying, let us not do election, but when it reached time for election, he go remove the sanction, say, make we go do the election. They say, oh, no, Nnamdi Kanu was a good guy, who carry Simon Ekpa come, this one, another monster. But the same Nnamdi Kanu will now they sing praises, say him be good guy. When I see they keep him in chains, now no one release her. Then you now come out and then you'll be singing his praises. And you expect the Biafran people to key into your idiosyncrasy and to buy it. No, it doesn't work now. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Biafran people get sense, so even as now they try to cut our senses off, they come on. Our senses, they multiply every day. And by the time we carry our leg unanimously, come out for one Nigeria. When I go see, say one Nigeria go buy just one day. The likes of the intellect and the inventions brains that are ravaging one Nigeria of the Biafran extract. Now, be the reason why we say Nigeria says they sustain, they go now. Because the only thing where Hamas, Nigeria terrorists know, now only made it a buy people, buy. They don't know anything about invention. That is why during the 2023 fraudulent elections, their campaign was coming out as Muslim ticket, and they told you, pop and plain. That this their Muslim ticket means to them jihad. That they don't mean any other thing past jihad. And they went down to explain it to you that we are not coming to build schools. We are not coming to build hospitals. We are not coming to build roads. We are not coming to build companies. We are not coming to develop anything. We are not coming to give you social amenities. But the only thing that we are coming to do is to restore the dignity of Islam. So they told you, you must do everything to restore the dignity of Islam. And you must do everything to see that person will go enter power, no be person will go come destroy the terrorists. No be person will go come destroy the Hamas Nigeria. No be person will go come buy them for inside bush. That you must not elect anybody will go come buy them inside bush. Because them, they are fighting to make sure jihad stand. So my Biafran people, kudos to the assistance of Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic government in exile and the de facto government in the homeland, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra. Kudos to his resistance because he is actually living up to expectations. Say for this life, everybody were born for a purpose. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was born for a purpose and he has exercised that purpose and is doing it till now. Simon Ekpa now is also exercising the purpose which he was born for. The question I should ask you as a Biafran is, how are you living up to the reason why Chukwokike gave birth to you?
Exactly.
Are you living up to the expectations that Chukwokike gave birth to you to come to this planet Earth? Were you to come and be a saboteur, sabotaging what the Biafran people are doing? Were you to come and be a tool to the Hamas Nigeria that is buying our people and buying everyone in one Nigeria? Are you amongst the people that are to come and downplay everything that the Biafran government in exile are doing to restore Biafra? Are you amongst the people that sit on the fence just to be laughing and asking, when will this their Biafra come? Or let me just wait, when they get the Biafra, I'll go and join them. Believe you me, I can tell you that when Biafra comes, there will be nothing like, let me go and join them because they don't get them. No. As you did not contribute a quota, as you did not make effort to see that the strength and the saliva of Simon Ekpa and the media team and the entire government does not go in vain, as you did not contribute in any way, the stringent measures that will be applied to you as a Biafran, you go pass waiting day for Kuwait, you go pass waiting day for South Korea, and to every other countries where people rejected their freedom and then ran away to Turkey to go and relax. And then when the freedom was restored and then they came to enjoy. There are stringent measures that have been put in place for them. They cannot have the same right as their indigenous people that stood their ground to fight and then decided to defend their motherland. No. You will run, commode. No one defend your motherland. You will run, commode. Go, they stand. Decide to work for Hamas Nigeria today. They drag us backward when we are trying to make 100 steps forward. Waiting you go face when Biafra come, you go pass the one where other people they face for other countries, for those who sabotage their own freedom. So if you know what is good for you, make a U-turn and then ask yourself the question, am I living up to the expectations of which the God of creation sent me to planet Earth? Mazi Simon Ekpa is living up to his own expectations. His own is to be the prime minister and to liberate and defend the Biafran people. You, what are you doing? Are you doing yours? Are you contributing to the freedom? Are you supporting the freedom movement financially? Do you have your receipt of contribution that you have been contributing to this liberation? Let me remind us something. When we were doing accreditation to the Finland Convention of 2023 October, we had to scrutinize people that were coming in. You must have to present your receipt of payment and participation in the liberation to see that you have been supporting the liberation.
Exactly.
We don't just admit people that just sit down on the fence, wait to hear good news, and then they now jump. They hear say convention day for Finland. They now decide to buy ticket, go and get the accreditation, and then they start going. No, I want to go and join. I want to go and join. No, you don't just come and join. Because we don't know you. We need to know you. If you have someone that has bought the idea of Biafra, you have been supporting Biafra, even if it is Nicodemously, as we scrutinize, bring out that your receipt that you have been doing anonymous contribution. Because when you are to pass through the airport, you are not anonymous. You are only anonymous when you need to do contribution to support your own freedom. But if you are traveling from one airport to another, you cannot be anonymous. You must present your passport, not be so. They must stamp you in and out.
Exactly.
But when it comes to your own freedom, you prefer to be anonymous. Fine and good, remain anonymous. But as you want to walk and enter the gate of the Finland Convention of Biafra, you must present your real face. Make we see you very well. So, are you supporting the liberation? No, please. Wake up. Go and support the liberation. Because the same way your receipt of payment will be important to you in this liberation now and in the convention is the same way it will be important to you when Biafra is restored. The preferences that you have would be differ from someone that has not been supporting the liberation for years.
Exactly.
You will end up to see that someone's ID card will be different. The specimen of someone's ID card will be different from your own. And then you'll be asking question, why are we having 3 different specimens of ID card? It is because this person supported the liberation and you did not support. You were still on the fence. And now, the charges that you will be charged when you go to procure a particular document from one ministry will be different from one the other person will be paying. From eternity to eternity. Your generations, your children will come and then continue to benefit from the sacrifice that your father did during the liberation of Biafra. Because you answered that name and continue in that lineage. So, by the time you now start, say, let me go and meet Babalawo to go and do something to buy the prime minister, because they put measures that will not allow me to get land in Ebube, capital of Biafra. First of all, go and ask that your Babalawo, was it right for me not to support my freedom? Was it right for me to now be seated on the fence when I was supposed to be part and parcel of what was going on?
Exactly.
Is it right that I go and wait until when they don't cook finish? I don't even come blow fire. I don't even come put firewood inside the fire while the food was burning. I just go sit down somewhere, say, when I finish, when I come in my account shop. Was it right that I decided to go and do? I don't care. Then when the food was done, you don't come and eat. If now maybe the person where they cook the food, as soon as the food just done, I could pour the food, put inside another pot, then pack sand, put inside that pot, cover and keep for you. So that when you come to open and take your own, you go pack sand, chop.
Oh my goodness.
Biafran people, thank you. It is great honor and joy that you have a Prime Minister, Madisa Monagba, who has decided to sacrifice his life, his comfort, his pleasure, and his happiness, and every other thing to see that Biafra is defended and restored in our own time. While Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is standing tall, the strength of the Biafran people continue to embolden him. And also the strength of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is what keeps Simon Ekpa going and what keeps the Biafran people ever going. So do not let them down. Do not let these two men down. These two men that God has given you, Mazi Simon Ekpa and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, don't count me in because I am just a little finger. I am just a little finger, just making sure I help my Prime Minister and my Supreme Leader to achieve the goal and objective that Chukwuka gave to them. I want you also to key in the same way and see yourself as a little finger, contributing a factor to make sure these two men achieve that mandate that God gave to them. Because this is the only hope of every man in that contraption. Both Biafrans and non-Biafrans, the only hope you have to sustain and to be alive is looking up to the Biafran liberation at this very time. These two men are very important to you, Mazi Simon Ekpa and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Our two websites are open for donations at any time. We have www.biafrarepublicgov.org/donate, www.biafrarepublicgov.org/donate. There you will see all the buttons available. You will see the voting button for the referendum. You will see the USBT Biafran coin button to the website. You will see the asylum portal link for Biafrans that are in countries that they need asylum help. And let me also explain something to you. You are in a place and you need asylum help, and you have not been showing up to Biafran government in any way and form. How do you now expect to get the asylum support document from the Biafran government in exile?
Good question.
When we tell you locate your Biafra license office or your Biafra IPOB family in your countries, you think that we are just silly. We need you, you need us. That is a government. And you know one thing, in my country here, the government of this country don't go after you. You have a business, you don't remit your taxes, they don't go after you. They just take note. They are taking note on the system. They are taking note on the system. They will not even come and stop your business. So they will wait for you the day you will need one document. You go to one office to process one document, they will now refer you to the Ministry of Finance to go and get a declaration document to tell that you are free of debt of any kind of taxes of the government. That is when your document process can go through. Maybe you have your business license, you have not been paying for the waste. You have not been paying for the government property tax or spaces. They will just allow you to continue to flow. The day that your license will expire, maybe you don't even go to go and renew it. You continue using it, yes. There is a day you go to go and seek one document. They will now say, go and bring your license. Since you say you have a small business space, right? Or you say, okay, I'm working in a particular place. They say, go and bring your working contract. As you go and bring a working contract as a worker, who you get labor from some other person and you are making earnings. The next thing they ask you, your contract is not a problem, because somebody can have a contract of work that has been given since 10 years ago. But what speaks is the declaration of the contract. The declaration is what? The paper that will declare that you are still working in this place up to date. And when your company signs that document, if that your company has not paid their taxes up to date, then you now carry that paper, go and submit. They will use the company's registration number on that paper and check in the system if that company you're working have paid the taxes up to date. If they have not, that your paper will be annulled. They'll tell you, go back to your company, tell them to go and clear their taxes before they give you this paper to come back and get this paper. So now, indirectly, you as a worker, you have carried the cross of your company that has refused to pay tax. You be just worker, we just come enter that company newly. Maybe just they use and they make your small money, they leave, they go. But because that company they pay tax for the past 3 years, you know, go free, go get the paper where you won't get. Maybe if you want to use the paper, go do your residence permit. Or you want to use them, go get visa, waka come out, go somewhere. Because of that, that your company don't blank your destiny. So, Biafran people, where we say, we go tell you, say, identify yourself with your IPOB family for where you did, your Biafra license office where you did, and officials. You say, no, I don't want to mingle with our people. Our people are evil. Our people are this, our people are that. But when there is a Igbo day, we go see all of them now, and I won't go eat Nkwobi.
Exactly.
When they say New Yam Festival, all of them will come out. The way they say it is Biafra office. This una with this una Biafra thing. I beg, make una leave me, come off for road. Make una do this una Biafra. When I enter Biafra, I go come. Don't worry now. There are measures that will answer you. So when you visit the website, like I was saying, you see all the available buttons that will help you to navigate to one thing and another. You see the donation button. You see the voting button. Our self-referendum 2024 is still ongoing, and we started in 1st February. The first phase will go up until May. Then we will kickstart the second phase, and the third phase will now take us into the convention declaration of the restoration of the independent United States of Biafra in Lahti, Finland, on the 2nd of December. The date has been announced. Biafra will be declared on the 2nd of December 2024. So if you did not hear it now. And I will appeal to those of us on TikTok. I understand that your ears are down and you hear everything and know everything that is happening in the Biafra liberation. You know who your prime minister is. You know who Hopeless Uzodinma is. The small Hitler that wants to become the biggest Hitler in Igbo land. You know all the governors of Biafra land that are serving the interests of one Nigeria. You know all the Mkurumiri Amas Nigeria that are scattered everywhere, those in the bushes and those on the road. And you know everything that happens. You know that there is Biafra Liberation Army. You know that there is a Biafran Republic government in exile and de facto in the homeland. You know that IPOB is not just an organization again, that IPOB have now moved from an ordinary group, an association of IPOB, into a well-organized government that is setting up their own nations. You understand everything. And you know that we have all the departments set out for emerging nations that can stand to defend and to develop their nations. You know that we have all the templates of governance set out. You know that we have the power to conduct elections as part of the powers domiciled in the hands of a government in exile. You know that we have the power to have an army to defend our motherland. You know that we have the power to institute and implement anything that we want. You know that we have the power to political parties and political engagement and diplomatic ties. You know that we have the power to go down in history with anybody that we want to recognize with and to do whatever we want to do. You know that we can be able to engage every international community as a government of the people because we are a government of the Biafran people. You know that at this very point and this very level that we have greater advantages than what we had before as a government. So do not tell us that you don't know what is happening. Go to the website and support the Biafra government in exile. And the big news to you is that as a Biafran, you have a means of identification now. And that only means of
I think we lost him. We lost him. He's back. Mhm. Yeah, we are hearing you again. Can you speak, Information Minister, sir? We are hearing you. Can you hear me? Okay. I think we lost him. Yes, we lost him. Okay, let's clap for him. That's a wonderful contribution from our Information Minister. He's back, he's back, he's back, he's back. Yeah. Yeah. So we can hear you now. Go ahead. Can you?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. I was talking about, please pick your other phone and confirm from the Twitter or YouTube to know if our voices are coming out clear on YouTube or Twitter or Facebook. Just confirm from your other phone. Thank you. I was saying that as a Biafran, that you have your identity card to be able to identify yourself as a Biafran anywhere that you go. Because before, if you go to anywhere, you will be asked, who are you? You say you are a Biafran. What is your means of identification? You don't have anything to prove. You cannot use, thank you so much, okay. You cannot use Nigerian through many passports, which has become danger everywhere, and then you identify yourself as a Biafran. It is not written there, born in Biafra. And even when it is said born in Biafra, they are giving you the forceful identity and nationality of Nigeria, which we all know we were forcefully trapped against our will and put in there. But as we speak now, the Biafra Security Administration database system is out. This was unveiled by the Prime Minister and his cabinet. Sorry, call came in here. I hope my voice still come out now.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. I hope my voice still come out now.
Please keep sharing before he will come back.
Okay, are we good to go? Keep sharing before
you're gonna go out and come back. Yes, go out and come back again. Keep sharing, keep tapping, follow each other, please. Let's make it happen. Go and vote. If you need the link for voting, inbox me from TikTok, from Instagram, from YouTube, inbox any of us. Go and support our gallant men. www.ipobinusa.org/donate. Go ahead, Information Minister, sir.
Thank you, thank you. So, the Biafra Security Administration database website is open, and that is where every Biafran can obtain his or identity card that can identify him or her internationally anywhere as a Biafran. So it is a great honor and opportunity that has been given to us as Biafrans at this time to grab our identity cards so that you can be able to prove that you are a true Biafran with identity. This identity card is verified and approved by the Jumio system, which is internationally adopted. So no falsification of any kind of informations to this database system is allowed, and you cannot do it. And we wish to make it very clear that you can't even use the Nigerian group mini passport when you are processing your ID card as an information extracted document on the database system of Biafra. So you either use the document of your country of residence, maybe your ID card there or your passport there which you have acquired, or maybe your resident card there, or any other driving license or any other means of identification in your country of residence. For now, it is not compulsory for Biafrans back home to obtain the ID card. What Biafrans back home only do is just to record their data into the database system. The ID card is compulsory for all Biafrans that are domiciled outside Biafra land now, for you to be able to identify yourself and show. Because when we say Biafran government in exile, we are bringing the Biafra from exile down to motherland. So you in exile, you have a very big role to play. That is why you must first identify yourself and have a means of identification as a Biafran to be able to speak boldly from where you are. So go to the database system, go and acquire your Biafra identity card. The price is just $100. I know many of you will ask a question. Oh, why is it $100? It is $100 because everything we do in this liberation, in this government, is a means and an avenue for us to raise funds to support this liberation. So do not come to complain about how much we charge for it. When you see the ID card, you will know that it is international standard. So do not wait for your neighbor to do it before you do. Go and do yours first and be proud to go to your license office and receive your ID card when it arrives. Please grab your copies now while it lasts, and the awareness on this should intensify because we have a mandate of delivering certain numbers of these ID cards before the end of May. So we are imploring all Biafrans to key in, go and process and obtain your ID card and use it wherever you want to be. Then we come down to our Biafran coin, the USBT, the Ejema. Someone is asking, Sax Knight is asking for the link to the ID card website. Okay. Ada Biafra, you may type it there if TikTok will allow it to display. No. The link to the Biafra security. Okay, it's very simple. The link to the website is biafrasecurityadministration.org. www.biafrasecurityadministration.org. You just type that on Google, it will show up. You click. There is no identical website that is of the Biafra Security Administration website. When you just go there, you see this is Biafra securityadministration.org. It is very unique. It is a stand alone. It is very unique. You see every information about Biafrans there. So when you go, please take your time, read through the preview or the review of the website first. Everything that you see about the website that will lead you through when you are processing your ID card. Then you have different options of the ID card there. The one that tells you that you are a Biafran that have been supporting the liberation. The one that tells you you
are window side.
Yeah, the one that tells you that you are window side, the one that tells you that you are on the fence, the one that tells you that you have not been participating in anything, so you will know which and how to answer your father's name. That is what will make your father where they grave, or your mother where they grave, or even the one where see they alive, to know how you have represented your family name. Whether you have been a good son and a good daughter and a good child of Biafra, or whether you have been a waste, or whether you have been a curse, or whether you have been a sabo to your family.
Or a fulef.
Or a fulefu. So go to the website and please do the needful and get your ID card. A Biafra coin is a child and a currency of necessity that has come to salvage the situation for the Biafran people. A gemma, the currency of the ancient of the Biafran people, is what the Prime Minister have done for us by restoring and returning us to our roots. We grew up to see a gemma in our father's houses, and we have come back to see it again in our own time.
Yes.
That is the sign and the symbol of our currency, a gemma. In my own side, we call it Okbogo.
Okbogo.
That is why whenever you hear me address my Minister of Finance of the Biafran Republic Government in Exile, I say Minister of Okbogo. Because he has the keys to the box of Biafra Okbogo.
I think Okbogo is still, even Abia, old Abia state is call it Okbogo too.
Yeah, that is when you are even saying old Abia, you will hear that Arochukwu people, they are one and the same thing with Aqua Cross.
Yeah.
So I salute all Biafrans, and I want you to remember that as you are on TikTok on every occasions, what should be your prime objective should be Biafra. The way you spend 2 hours and 3 hours talking on TikTok for you to get some hearts and some flowers and some gifts. Mind you, when you get like 100% of gift on TikTok, TikTok will take like, is it about 60% and give you only 30 back when you want to cash out? So you can see how bad it is that you spend your time, you spend your energy, you spend your money, you spend your electricity, you spend everything that you have. You are talking with your saliva. You're shaking your body, putting everything together to make sure you say something and it comes out. At the end of the day, you see that TikTok is the one to determine what you go out with and what is left to them. So which one suits you past? Say you did for TikTok, they use and create awareness for your freedom and the freedom of your children tomorrow, or say you did for TikTok, you just focus on waiting to enter your belly, from there go toilet. Because you get something where you go chop finish, you just run, go toilet, go pour, come out. Because you know which and where. But when you talk everything where you talk, you carry Biafra put inside. Now that time, say, don't put maggi, don't put pepper, don't put okra. Crayfish gone there inside the soup, don't sweet well, finish well. So Biafran people, waiting at the try talk, they say, as soon as they for TikTok, make una they use them, they create awareness for Biafra.
With the try, sir.
Make una use them, they talk Biafra. Make una use them, they explain Biafra. Make una use them, they create awareness. Let everybody know the importance of Simon Ekpa, the importance of Biafra. And remember one thing, that when you are trying to blackmail or sabotage or speak down or talk down or tarnish the image of Simon Ekpa, you are not doing Simon Ekpa. When you say you are not supporting Biafra, you are supporting Group Mary One Nigeria, and you are always attacking anything Biafra done by Simon Ekpa. You are not doing Simon Ekpa, because Simon Ekpa is very okay where he is in Finland. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was very okay where he was in UK. But these two men decide to now keep everything that they have that is important to them and then carry Biafra to make Biafra their burden. So if the two of them tomorrow say, because of say they consistent, they can't come out their hand for Biafra, who you go pay? Who you go pay? Who you go pay? You no go pay Simon Ekpa, because Simon Ekpa no go lose anything. He don't build in life and it is okay. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the same thing, but they now kept their own good life aside and they decide to put you first. So if you think that you are doing anything for Simon Ekpa, if you think that when you are contributing to this freedom, when you are partaking in fundraising, you're doing it for Simon Ekpa, no, you're wasting your time. You're not doing it for Simon Ekpa. You are doing for your children.
Exactly.
Those ones that are alive and those ones that are not alive, those ones where they say they don't buy before, those ones where could come be tomorrow. Those your grandchildren where could see come be. You are doing everything for them, whether good or bad. You are doing it for them. My papa used to say, if you do good, you do for yourself. You do bad, you do for yourself. Person go waka pass that time we would do inside farm. They plant cassava and the weed. Person go waka pass say, Mister, I dey greet you.
Misty.
The reply be say, you dey do yourself. So when you waka pass say, I dey greet you, well done. No. The answer be say, you dey do yourself. So if you do good, you dey do yourself. You do bad, you dey do yourself.
Exactly.
So if you think say everything where they do am for Simon Ekpa, no. You are doing it for yourself. You are doing it for your children, those that are yet unborn, those that will come to be your great-grandchildren. You are doing it for them. So when you do it good, media to display a Muhammad you have done yourself well. When you do it bad, you have done yourself bad. So do not think that you are doing Simon Ekpa good by supporting Biafra. You are doing your children. You are doing and looking at babies that are supposed to be by one Nigeria. So when you consider these children, the ones where they don't buy before, the ones where they plan to buy, the ones where never born come, the one where they won't cut their mama halfway, where they not go allow them to see tomorrow future. Considering all of them, these are the things that should motivate you to support this Biafra.
Exactly.
So no carry for head saying that Simon Ekpa are they do for, or Nnamdi Kanu are they do for. So if you no do, you are not doing Simon Ekpa any good. You are doing yourself. So remember that. So go and support your freedom and be part and parcel of everything that is happening. Do not think that today fire is burning in Delta State, old Delta State and old Bayelsa, that you in Akwa Ibom, all Akwa Ibom and all Cross River, all Imo, all Enugu, all Abia, all Anambra, all Ebonyi. Do not think that you in all rivers that you are okay, that nothing will happen to you. No. Fire where they burn, where they don't quench the fire, it degenerates, the waka they go. It is from one leaf they enter another leaf. It is from one grass they enter another grass. It is waka like snake for ground they go, the fire they spread. So when you overlook the fire where they burn for your neighbor house, you say that only in house they burn. That same fire when they burn your neighbor house finish, you could come enter your own house.
Exactly.
Before you go come realize, say the fire don't they enter your house, you go there too late. Because if to say you've been show concern when the fire they enter your neighbor house, you don't go wait make it come burn your house. As you go help your neighbor, now so na too go kill the fire for there. The fire no go come waka pass, come enter your own.
Exactly.
So make we look for the black goat when they never dark. So that when it is that night already and we dey for dark places, we go fit differentiate something where they white and the one where they black. My people, I don't talk my honor. Make una go support this liberation. Visit the website and listen to every instruction coming from our Prime Minister. He is the only eye of Biafra. He is the only face of Biafra now. He is the only man that is standing. People should stop saying when Simon Ekpa goes off the way, another person will come that will be worse than him. No. If that is what you are dreaming, that means you are already a loser.
Exactly.
Because we are in the finishing line. There is nothing like another person is coming to carry on from Simon Ekpa. No. Listen to the people that God ordained for this Biafra to come. We had Ojukwu on the line. Ojukwu finished with his men. You now had Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You now have Simon Ekpa. All of them have their roles to play at the time.
Exactly.
Wazirike was just to come in and also show in the picture and then disappear. He's still part of the game. Whether good or bad, he played his own role and he left. So when you are counting and calling on the names of those that have played their roles, when you count Ojukwu, you count Philip Efio, you still come and count Wazirike because his name still come appear. Later Waka come out. He play a role, whether good or bad. Then you come and count our supreme leader now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now the next person you're counting is Mazi Simon Ekpa. You can only be counting the followers and the cabinet members of Mazi Simon Ekpa, but you cannot be going to tell us that there is another person that will be coming after Simon Ekpa. No. All we want is that you put all your efforts and give Simon Ekpa the necessary help that he needs to bring Biafra to us.
That's it.
And we do not need thousands and millions of Biafrans to actualize and to see Biafra. No, we need just few. Fidel Castro did not have thousands and hundreds of men before he achieved freedom for his people. Muhammad Gandhi of India did not have thousands and millions of men before he could stand his ground to determine the freedom of the Indian people. The American people that you see today did not have thousands and millions of people determined before they had to stand their ground to fight against the British to now have their way out today. Martin Luther King that stood his ground did not have everybody supporting him before he could stand his ground. It is not everyone that started the freedom movement and preaching with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that have stood their ground to this very day. Those that started with him, left him, disbelieved him. Some of them later came back, and some of them have gone and left him and abandoned him when Nigeria kidnapped him. There are more people that have come to still come and join him and still believe in him again. So if you have been in IPOB, you've been in the Biafran government, you have gone, you've rejected and gone out, do not think that without you we cannot get Biafra. Do not think that, oh, if you don't come and contribute your quota, nothing will go forward. Oh, I have been a specialty. If I am not there, this will not happen. You are wasting your time. Because even if you are not there, God will raise stones to sing praises to him. And I never say God, they raise stones. Say stone, they sing praises to God. I know they say, when one stone go jam another stone, now song that they sing so.
Exactly.
The same thing with water they sing song. When you hear water, they do wow, you see the wave. They are singing songs of praises to the Lord and the God of creation. So if you like, you come and support Simon Ekpa. With you or without you, Biafra go still come.
You see?
And the worst thing what will happen to you be say, you sit down for fence. When Biafra don't come, you won't come enter Biafra. The stringent measures that will be put in place, you go do you share gay. In your next generation. Now you go to advise your children, say, anyway, when I say your people, they do one thing. Whether good or bad, go and follow them and do so that the repercussion don't come stand against you. Because when you look at the Fulani Hamas Nigeria now, and all the Islamic jihadis all over the world, anybody where they read Quran, there is none of them that is against jihad. Anybody we know waiting Quran be, they support the chapter of jihad inside Quran. Nobody will stand against it because it is a doctrine. Any of them that one day comes out to denounce that chapter of jihad, they go treat them the way they treat you, where be Christian, where they buy you. So if you know what freedom is all about, key in and do your needful. We could continue to the talk, and I want to see more mad people talking like we are talking. Because if now only us they talk, they go say, now we they mad. So we want more people to become mad and madder than we are, so that the madness will increase. Please. As my prime minister they talk, when I say no well, in the grace, when I say in be a berima, when I say him be thief, he be criminal, he be that short man for Finland. We want many of you to also become the criminal that he is, so that Biafra can come. If it is by becoming criminal, so that he can win you Biafra. Come and also become that criminal. Come and also become the short man. Come and also become that small boy, that short boy they call him. Now you have seen that short man they call him, that short boy. That boy, that little boy in Finland. As I see waiting the boy, where do they call him? They do to people who call themselves men. So if it is by calling him that boy, that criminal, make all of when I come follow become the boy and criminal, so that we will get Biafra. You see? Do what you have to do. It is not what you can know. Do what you have to do. Because when you say, let me do what I can, that means you're not making use of all the energy that God gave you. Do what you have to do so that Biafra will come. Because God said, I have given you power and dominion to dominate every inhabitant on this planet Earth. That part of the Bible, that part of the scriptures, narrating Hamas Nigeria, they do. Where they carry knife, they buy people. So they are taking dominion of everything that they see. But you are sitting down to say, God will come and help us. When God don't give you hand, say, use your hand, do something. You're waiting for him to send angels again to come and carry the knife to do something for you. Hey, this Yochi, make una wake up. I salute everybody. Ndewo Muchineke.
Ndewo, ndewo, ndewo. Ndewo Information Minister, ndewo. Everybody, please follow each other. Let's follow each other. Build yourself. Don't stay alone. We have Son of Man here, Ugoval. Kedonya Igebido. Hey, this our information minister is loaded, I swear. Hey, thank God we have men like you guys now. That is why what we are doing is getting to their nerves. That is why Anaji Abagaragara, they are in the zoo right now. They are learning from us. When we do Biafra coin, they want to do Naira coin. When we say we are United States of Biafra, they want to say we are United States of Nigeria. They are learning from us. Don't mind them. Keep doing what you supposed to do. Jide ha na mkpụrụ amụ. Jisie ha ike, na-adọ ya. That is why Musa is running mad. As our information minister have said, we are not looking for 100%. We are just getting the percentage that will give us Biafra. After all, when you see our people, Igbo landing in America, the slaves they brought to America, when you see some jumping inside the river to go back where they came from, some of them did not jump, but I saw my face. Did you see your face? Did you see somebody who looked like you there? I saw somebody, I saw myself going back. That is the spirit. Some of you will still want Nigeria. No, I know, I'm not talking to you. I know you. I know you. Our viewers want to go home. Everybody's tired. Keep sharing. Fongding Kurumiri, who is singing praises of this Hamas Nigeria. So go and vote. Go and buy granite for our gallant men. Freedom is not with mouth. You have to do something if you want something. Don't capitulate. Stop looking back. We are not backing down. Our leader told us years ago that we have crossed the Rubicon. If you try to go back, had a bag onions, tag catching gum. So, Munnem, you are welcome. Keep sharing, keep tapping, and we have Ugovar. Are you ready? Or Son of Man, who want to give us 2 cents before we close? Son of Man, are you ready? I'll go Val. Okay. Ugo Val, are you ready? Ugo. So, Biafrans.
Not really, but I can say hi to Biafrans.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Mr. Information Minister. We thank you for your visit. We thank you for the awesome words of encouragement for those of us that are slacking. You guys have had it now. You have taken much of his time to talk to us, Biafrans. And I know your own time is important to you, but think about this young fellow sacrificing his time, talking about Biafra every day, sacrificing for you. Think about Mazen Nandekalo, who is there in the dungeon, sacrificing for you. Think about Mazen Simon Eba. Mazen Simon Eba was named a terrorist just because of me and you. Biafrans, it was a lot to respect and call and answer this call from this man. So what they just need is just your support. What they need is just your support. Let's get our freedom. There's nothing like freedom. You cannot trade it. And living outside, you think that is all is good. Think about your descendants, your unborn ones. Are they gonna face this humiliation? You know what you're facing now. I tell you that future is brighter. And my people, Biafra is here.
You say?
Already at that point.
You say?
Like our Prime Minister, our Information Minister have said, if you join, good for you. If you don't, we are getting our Biafra. You all know that. But our Biafrans, we have a saying that says, I can tell you that is why our information minister is calling on you today, because on the I bokotono nyo mamre wofufu. Ka hapo kwenye na ila kwa Biafra aje bidozi ya kobasi akoko ozo. Mana Biafra is already here.
Okay.
Yes, I can plead with you. If you are not doing anything, you are not working to contribute. Give your voice, support, come out. What you can. I know it's not it's not the words from our information minister, but much you can give. The what do they call it? The widow's mite.
Okay.
It goes a long way. It goes a long way. Come and answer your father's name, like our information minister said it, and that word means a lot. It goes a very long way. Biafrans, here we are. We're already there. We are at the promised land, and don't shy away from this blessing. Don't shy away from this blessing. Our prime minister has a lot given to us. Those that are backsliding, I have an argument with somebody one day. Even I find out that the man's angry is like because he said something that maybe that would be good for Biafra, it was not taken. On my own thinking, or what I find out from his own participative of argument is that what he said that would be good is not taken. But that will not make you to backslide to looking for your freedom. Everybody will not be taken. Whether you are more intelligent more than anybody, everybody cannot be on the forefront. Everybody's idea will not be taken immediately.
Exactly.
Come and say your idea. Gradually it will be, if it is good, gradually it will be implemented. And they will not be taking, Biafrans will not be taking your just idea that you just force in. Because if we do that, that means you taking Biafra ungranted, because he will be like, okay, my idea is what is ruling Biafra. That is not how a nation will be ruled.
Exactly.
A nation will be taken on what you said, and gradually it will be implemented, and everybody carried along. So my people, our men are there sacrificing, and you think that you will be just be a fortune taker
on the fence.
To you, it's not. I know that your mind will be judging you if you're there. Just fold your hands at your corner, thinking that when Biafra comes, that you just walk in. Your mind, your conscience will be. You have a guilty conscience, but overcome that guilty conscience and come out. For us that are thinking that, okay, people that are doing the Biafra thing will cry. All of us will one day will cry. This place is not our home. We will leave one day, but your freedom goes a long way. Please, my people, I am also calling on everybody. Let's come. It will be okay. Bekonu, Potano. Biafra is here. Let's leave our argument. Let's leave our bias. Let's leave our anything that is holding us behind. Those things are that argument is that fear. That argument is that why our people are being quiet in the bush. You see our information minister. He cannot mention all of them. We all see them on the social media. At least one of the priests, one of Anglican priest, he came out and said it open and plain. It is Nigerian soldiers are doing this, carrying our people, going inside bush, collecting money up here and there. It's Nigerian soldiers. It's just that they are just switching shift. It's a shift switch. This ones go inside bush, When they come out, other ones they change clothes, other ones come out on the road, other ones go inside the bush. That is what they are doing. Everybody knows that. It's no more a joke, it's no more a hidden talk. Everybody knows that. My people, let's come out. Today, I mean, you have had many people, even though if you're in abroad, you have seen many people who traveled, but they didn't come back just because of the evil nation that they're in. You think that you're having the freedom, or one day you will try to go home and you will see. I'm not praying that for you, but let's come out together and get this done. I'm not that I am begging you, but we are getting there. Only that we need to come out. You could be okay. Ndewo.
Ndewo. Ndewo. Ndewo. Ndewo. Ndewo. Nke a banyere ọfụma. So, my people, my ear, no be my ear big pass una own or open pass una own. Una don hear am from our brothers, from our information minister, from our brother. Make we wake up. The sleep done too much. Now person village, they hear for data like that. Ask yourself, put yourself in their shoes. If this my small village for where I from come, if na in this kind thing, when they buy 500, how many go remain? Your mama go there inside, your papa go there inside, your brother go there inside, your cousins go there inside. How many go remain? And na so this Hamas go there, go buy, burn market, burn houses. When they chase you away, put you in the IDP, the remaining one when no buy, when no reach 5%, then go put them for IDP. So that tomorrow they go carry helicopter, say na mistake, bomb don't blow for that IDP. Everybody go buy, go. Before you know it, they don't carry their cow, go your village, go there, go put the rare cow. Small, you go see them put small hut. These people, this Hamas, if you give them wine, no. If you give them milk, no. Ice cream, no. What them want now? Obara. Obara. You know, because of TikTok. Now, what them want? To buy and take over your land. Just close your eyes and imagine if there's nothing like Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Close your eyes again and ask, what if there's nothing like Prime Minister Simon Ekpa since where they kidnap our leader? Just imagine how by now you not go even they come outside. They go even come inside that room. Tell you what you go do. So make we wake up. Make we wake up. Now we go do them. Nobody go do them for us. As I talked earlier, if you have to give your brother one, that's why I keep talking even when I'm not strong. I keep talking because only with them, if they pay me for Belese, I they sleep, I they enjoy America freedom here, while my people they suffer. They know they sleep. Nobody they sleep there with 2 eyes. Nobody they sleep in that place. Say something fall for ground like this by 12 midnight. You hear this kind thing fall for ground. How you go sleep? Your BP go reach 1,000 before you even know say na phone where they your hand fall come out as you sleep. Your BP go skyrocket. So make we gather ourselves together as one family. May we go vote. May we support our gallant men. I not tell you again, close your eyes again and ask yourself, what if we not get these people, volunteer soldiers, volunteer BLA, Biafra Liberation Army and Biafra Liberation Forces, all those people when decide to live inside bush for me and you to have life. Close your eyes and imagine. All those Tokana jet where they see them, they say water, they do video. You see them do the video, go back? No. I can't see her bago ha n'ọnụ. Obiara igbu anyị gburu onwe ya. Because we no look for them. We no go find them for the north. Now then leave their Boko Haram side. Carry their Tucano and whatever. Come our land. Now there, them buy themselves. Because you cannot know my house more than me, the owner of this house. Now me know where I put my plate now. Now me know where I put my everything. You cannot enter here and get my plate on unless I tell you where I keep it. That's why you see them, they fall like flies. Because the trap where they set for us, now in them fall inside. We don't look for their trouble. What we are looking for is our own. We do our own. Everything where mineral resources where they our land now, they still they carry and they go, they use them. Now our life we the drag, we know they even they drag anything again. No. Now our life we they fight for now. Because no onye zotani o. If you know their life, you no go even know waiting there your leg. So go vote. If you need the link, inbox me. If you need now the same link for voting, now be the same link for buying granite for this our volunteer soldiers. Can you do volunteer work? Do you know what it entails? Volunteer soldier without penny. They are defending ourselves. Hey, kudos to that our gallant people. Just give them granite. Ka ha wee tachi obi. Oh, make eji afọ ọkụ. Just give them granite. Anything where you get, drop the granite for them. That is the only thing. Support them. Be with them. You're not even supporting them because you are supporting yourself. If you don't have people like them, therefore don't now desert. But Okike Abiyama, who have prepared us, who have made us to survive 1960s to 70 till now, will never allow them to defend us. We will come out fully. We will win this Hamas. So go and vote. Go to the website. Tunye, Okeke tunye, Nkechi tunye, Ekaite tunye, Ajima tunye, Ufoma tunye, Nneka tunye, everybody. Anyokota mamiri onu, obu ofufu. Don't look at these charlatans who call themselves whatever. They don't represent us. Don't even listen to anybody now, but government to government. As they want to call our prime minister wanted, we declare them wanted too. So we are going home. People who say they no go vote, no only one vote you get, and no only one head you get. You cannot say you no go vote. You are not representing your region. And we don't even need everybody. That's what we are repeating. We are encouraging you to go and vote. But that you are coming to tell us, because I see some comment, I will not vote, blah, 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 I'm in shout. Shout. Only in that country, they have South. In America here, I never hear South. I have been to many countries in Europe, I never see South. Only in that dungeon. Divide and conquer, divide and rule. So wake up, saints. Wake up, angels. Wake up, umunnem. You are the saint. I don't know about Angel Michael and Angel Urian and Saint Nina Agwalun. You are my saints. You are my angels. All of you. Look at yourself in the mirror. Came on you are angels. You are the angels I know. So wake up, saints. Wake up, angels. Let's go home. Okwi genere mo. Okwi genere simike ba no. We don't understand it. If you don't get it, forget it. Don't wait for anybody. Freedom is free, do by me. That M at the end is me. That is you. We must do it together and go home. So, people in TikTok, thank you for coming by. People in the YouTube, thank you for sharing your information minister. I don't know if anybody have question for him, because he anya furugo gorikwa na anakwa afugo kwada only once. They come once in a blue moon. This one now, maybe before you see him again for TikTok, it will be maybe in next 6 months. If you have question, ask him before we conclude, because we have stayed here 2 hours. So, because we want to close. If you have question, please ask. If you need the link for voting, inbox me, inbox him, inbox anybody you know. Son of man, can you talk? If you can talk 1 minute, greet Biafrans. So we go. So that we wait for people in 5 minutes. If you don't have question, we will close. Son of man, over to you. Son of man said he was at okay. Ndewo, thank you. I understand everything, yeah. I understand everything. Thank you. Thank you, my brother. So, Biafrans, information minister, please. 2 minutes conclusion. We are closing. Abi, don't disappear.
People, I salute all of you. Thank you for being with us this far. Thank you for those of you that have been supporting this liberation. Thank you for those of you that did not abandon Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention since he was kidnapped and extraordinary rendition to Nigeria. Thank you for those of you that have had your trust in the Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, since June 2021, when MNK was kidnapped. Thank you for all of you that have also not allowed the spirit of Opabiasika and Efejuna to enter you. Thank you for all of you that have been seated on the fence. And thank you for those that have come down from the fence. And those that are planning to climb the fence, don't bother climbing the fence, because the fence is already broken. And those that are working for one Nigeria, it is high time you retrace your steps, because the phase we are going into is a big and a much tasking one. And it is going to be more tougher than before. So I will call on Biafrans to brainstorm and stand their ground, because freedom is not given, it is taken. The very day you tell the hard truth to your slave master to his or her face, is the very day that your slave master starts becoming afraid of you. And that is what the Biafran people have done. The days of slavery is over. The days of buying the Biafran people is over. The days of turning our heads to the ground and raising our legs up is over. It is time for us to take the bull by the horn and to take it back. It is time for us to buy every terrorist Nigeria Hamas that are coming into Biafra land. The sole aim and objective of the Biafran Republic government in exile and de facto in the homeland, and the Biafra Defense Forces of Biafra is to make sure our babies, our children, our women and men are not by on daily basis. They are not kidnapped, and we don't pack body bags of our children and babies and women and men. So for us to see that this, our mandate, is uplifted and we stand to what we have vowed to do for the Biafran people, we need all hands to be on deck. That is why our arms are wide open to the one Nigerians that are still dying in their idiosyncrasy of one Nigeria, and to the obedience that are still dying in their obedient ideology, and to those that are still thinking that America and UK and Europe will leave their own country to come and fight for freedom for them to have freedom. You are a big joke. Look at Senegal. The Senegalese youth were protesting about the tyrannical government, the ethnic bigotry, and what the old Kakos have been doing in their governance for years. They started this protest since last year. It's been like 6 months now. They killed over 20-something people in the course of this protest. And then they brainstormed and stood their ground. They did not run back into their caves because they have killed some people. They continued, they intensified the fight, and they stood their ground to the defense until they restored their mandate. Their mandate was to make sure that a young man of their caliber that thinks and understands what this very dispensation of youth, what this technology and what this innovative age can offer to the generations available and that is coming to be. Being innovative and being visionary, putting the old eyes off the table and bringing the young lads in to lead and to give you what is needed to be. That was demanded, making the change. The Senegalese youth stood their ground. They killed many of them, but they stood their ground since last year, whether was it in July or August, they stood their ground, protesting and fighting till now that you now see in March, which they just won the election. And then the president was inaugurated yesterday. Wow. So what did you learn? You that said you are a Nigerian youth, you went for NSAS, you now started playing Awilo Lokomba. You started cooking indomie to dance. You started doing barbing salon on the road. You started playing P Square. You turned it to comedy. You turned it to where Night of Thousand Laughs was the play. You turned it to where AY was doing show. You turn it to where all the comedians, the truth nature of what happens in Nigeria is that everything is turned into a comedy show. Even when the Hamas Nigeria Mkurumeri people are buying your children and kidnapping your children when they are going to school, you will see dead bodies of babies and children and men scattered everywhere. You turn it into a comedy show instead of you to face the reality. And now you can see all the useless people that have been gathering on space to sing Nigeria, to sing Obedient, to be talking one Nigeria. They are now very, very okay doing what? Sending a goodwill message to the newly elected president of Senegal. They are happy with the consistency of the Senegalese youth, of how they stood their ground in their protests, defended their integrity till they got their own president restored to power as a youth at 44. They are very good at celebrating other people's success, but they can never sacrifice to become successful.
Exactly.
Do you know why? Because every revolution or every protest that have been led in one Nigeria has not been championed and led by the Biafran people. The day the Biafran people lead anything, they will do it and have success. It was led by some other people that are stomach infrastructured in nature. That is why anytime they see that the Biafran people takes the lead in doing one protest or one revolutionary movement, they will want to buy all of them because they know that when they put their ground to stand to do something, they will do it to the letter.
Mm.
So they will always go and look for the stomach infrastructure ones to take the lead because they know it's just going to be a showy display. A showy display that is just to buy away time and to make people see how good looking they are, how good they are in Nollywood, how good they are in singing, how good they are in dancing, how good they are in making noise. When they finish, when they hear just one bullet, bam, everybody no one die. Nobody want made a fire. Nobody want abandon a mama pot of amala. Nobody want abandon a mama pot of fufu. Nobody want forget about the roasted plantain and the fried plantain. Nobody want forget about the corn. Nobody want forget about anything that is good for them to eat and enjoy. No, everybody want to go and sit down and enjoy a bar. Nobody wants to sacrifice anything for something to happen. But the Biafran people that are ready to sacrifice something for others to be free, they will want to buy all of them. They kidnap Mazina Mdekano and lock him up because he's ready to sacrifice something for everybody to be free. He's telling you the truth and he's opening the eyes of every man. All that Mazina Mdekano had revealed, was it happening 90% in the Biafran region? No. It was happening in the northern and the middle belt. Why? Because the Biafran people hearkened onto him and then they decided to form a defense mechanism to protect motherland. But those that refuse to listen to him, they are the ones that are paying the biggest price now. So when I tell you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's existence and the Biafran people's existence, the Biafran people's prime minister's existence, the Biafra Defense Forces existence is the reason why one Nigerian group is still alive. These are the things you need to put into consideration. That when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stops talking, if Simon Ekpa stops talking, all of you in one Nigeria, they will switch you off like lamp. Bakam. The same way they just switch off electricity and switch off telecommunication network in one Nigeria, where all of you sat down, you did not see anything on the 15th of March. That is how they will just switch off. They just need to switch off one button. Bakam. Then they will unleash the Hamas Nigeria group that carry knife and weapon, enter everywhere. They will start minusing all of you from point A to point Z. What will you do? Is it not just for you to start shouting blood of Jesus? Can blood of Jesus help you when it is time for war? The Bible says there is time for everything. The time to shout blood of Jesus is there. That is when everybody are shouting blood of Jesus. You follow shout. But when others are shouting knife, give me weapon, give me this, give me that, you have to also shout waiting in the shout. In action and in doing. In physical and in mechanical. But what the people do is that you mix spiritual, physical, and mechanical together, which does not add up. That is why Hamas, Nigeria, when they are doing their prayer, they hang their machine for their neck. They hang their machine for their stick for their neck. They work. When they do prayer finish, they stand up, they go with them. They don't come out and keep because they know say person where they pray beside them can become sabo.
Exactly.
So if it becomes sabo, I could just use my own machine where they hang for my body, finish you first before I stand up from the prayer ground. But when I own be say, when I go live on our own machine for house, carry Bible, they will carry go church. What if you go say no, I go church? So going to church, you must be holy. If before you go even reach church, Hamas Nigeria hold you for road, buy you uncle. You don't leave your physical weapon for us. Will Bible way you carry for hand be able to fight weapon that needs to be fought with physical weapon? Hey, in this so what we are saying is that there is time for everything, and this is time for the Biafran people to utilize every possible means that they have to get their freedom. And that is supporting the Prime Minister with your finance and every other thing. Give the Prime Minister all the funds that you have in this world, then go back and sleep. When you sleep and wake up, you will see yourself on your bed in Biafra land.
Hallelujah.
Biafra restored and declared. So we need your funds more than singing praises of the Prime Minister. We need your funds more than singing the praises of the Prime Minister. Don't come and sing his praises and call him all manner of names. That he is the beginner, he is the finisher, he is the finest man, he is lovable, he is handsome, he is this and that, he is beautiful. No. After you sing all those things finish, will all those things where you sing now carry BIAFRACOIN? Will all those things where you sing now help us to buy one machine to use and buy the Mkurumere Hamas Nigeria is coming to buy our babies? No. Our men on ground needs this machine, this stick and knife to be able to use to buy the Hamas Nigeria Mkurumere that are coming to buy our people.
Exactly.
So we cannot be using mouth and praises to do all these things. So bring ego where ego is needed, do prayer where prayer is needed, and do singing when singing is needed. Do not mix all of them. There is time for everything. What we need now is the funding. Remember to go to the Biafra Security Administration.org website database system to process your ID card, and also click on the event coming up in Lati,
Finland,
November, December 2024 for the Biafra Convention, Declaration of the Restoration of the Independence United States of Biafra. Be part of the history and go and pen your signature down in declaring the United States of Biafra. I salute you all. Ada Biafra, thank you so much. Ugo Val and Sarina, I see you there. Son of Man, thank you for being here. Stark Knight, thank you. Who again did I see on the comment section? Ensko, Nwaka Chica, Billy France, TP, Bedwars, Uncle, Snow White Frederick, Leo, Kiss Expert, Ame, Okere, Sandy Roche, Tatania, Njeru, Flo, Number 1, Nancy King, Joyce, Mario Sario, J. Lodi 7, Untouchable Angel, Atoglo Akunumi, Evangelista Anderson, Ugo Camila, Ependike, Julieta, Wisdom, Safak Karim, So Williams, and Prince Sam, and many more of you. Thank you so much for making it a warm one. And Janet Bresa, I see you. I thank you all. I thank you all. I thank you all. We look forward to seeing you.
Okay.
and seeing your inclusiveness in the Biafra liberation, financially, in media, in logistics, technically, prayerfully, physically, spiritually, and mentally, and otherwise. If you can make use of your spirit to multiply the energy of Biafra, please do it. If you know how to talk to our ancestors to make Biafra, to give us everything we want in no time, please do it. Whatever you know you can do to add one iota to this Biafra, please do it, and do not wait to be told to do so. As a Biafran, you have the right to sacrifice what you have for Biafra. Thank you so much. And for those that are planning of bringing down the government or to tarnish the effort of the Prime Minister, you have failed on arrival, and I am telling you, go back and ask the people that sent you. Tell them that you did not learn well, that you were caught in the web. Ndewo Muchineke. Thank you so much.
Ndewo. Ndewo. Information Minister. Ndewo, everybody. And for viewers, my friends who don't understand most of our languages, that came to listen, we are sourcing for fund. Many things are going on. You can follow us on Twitter if you want to see more of what is going on in Biafra land. Go to X, Twitter. That is where you will see real images of what is going on, what these Hamas people have been doing. You can follow our information minister, our prime minister, all the Biafrans over there. You will see why you always see me live on TikTok, why you always see me with my flag. Yes, I know some of you, they don't understand. Some of you want to come to my life to see the kind of things they do. I am here solely for my freedom. Biafra or Biafra. Thank you all for joining us tonight. It is 10 p.m. Chicago time, and I want to say thank you once more and good night. Yagazienu. Ndewonu. Good night from here. Good night from here. Good night from here. People in YouTube and Facebook, good night. Good night. Thank you. Thank you. And Biafra from Chicago is closing it down.